All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy, guys. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me on my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. All right, hope you guys all enjoyed my AI-generated thumbnail. Let's get into the review. Yesterday's results. I wagered 50 units, went up 7.2 units. Great day. ROI was 14%. Can't fucking beat it. 21 wins, 31 losses. Fade of the day, Ketel Marte faded him versus Cincinnati, under two bases and then under a hit with the ladder, cracked their ass, cashed both of those. And then Michael Lorenzen, what a dog, 5, 6, and 7 Ks, triple strikeout ladder, cashed all three of those. I'm on a couple ladders today. I'm gonna put at the end of the video along with the props. But anyways, we're gonna do a slate review. Then I'll show you guys the games that I actually put in bet capital on. We'll do the ladders, we'll do the props. I'll get you guys out of here, okay? Anyways, let's get right into the slate review. First game of the day, guys, we got the Reds versus the Guardians. On the bump for the Reds, you got Wade Miley, and then on a bump for the Guardians, we got Luis Ortiz. This game is strange. I mean, Wade Miley, as it stands, he has an 18 ERA. He only had one start versus the Brewers. He went 2 innings with 6 hits, 4 runs, and a homer. Shit was terrible. On the flip side, he got Luis Ortiz for the Guardians. He's ass too. And another big problem with him is, for one, he's a righty, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this because the Reds suck so bad, but they're one of the best teams in baseball versus right-handers. Their OPS is off the charts. They're up there with like big dogs. You never really see it, but they are. And on top of that, they walk a lot, and Luis Ortiz is very, very walk prone. Dude walks constantly, 2 to 4 walks a game. The Reds are one of the most walking team in baseball with one of the best OPSs versus righties. I worry for him. I think the Reds can win this, but if it was any other pitcher but this Wade dude, I would bet him. For me, I'm on the over. I think the over 8.5 is extremely low. That's where I would lean. If I were to bet this game, it'd have to be the over for me. I couldn't pick a side. If you want to take the Reds at plus money, though, I don't blame you. Next game, guys, we got Yuri Perez for the Marlins. And for the Pirates, we got Mike Burrows. So Yuri is like making a start, his first start since like 2023 or some shit. Look, I don't really know I don't know what to expect. I don't even know how to cap him. Flip side, you got Mike Burrows. He's ass, but he did look good his last game versus the Astros. He's only had 3 starts. It's a weird day in baseball. Small slate, weird pitchers. He sucked versus the Brewers. He sucked versus the D-backs. He got murdered. 8 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, 3 homers, 4 walks. Ass. Then he saw the Astros last game, 5 1/3, 5 hits, no runs. It's not terrible. I mean, pretty manageable start. For me, guys, with this one, I think you just have to lean to the over again. I'm sorry, the under. You have to lean to the under here, guys. I don't think I could see it any other way. The Pirates aren't scoring any runs, and frankly, neither are the Marlins. The Marlins haven't scored shit. If you actually look at their recent, because everybody's like the Marlins bats. If you go back like six games, you have 0. Here's their runs: 0, 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 11, 2. That's ass. They're scoring 2 to 3 runs a game max, and then there's a random 11 in there. If you take that out, they've been terrible. And then if you look at this, do the same thing for the Pirates and how much runs they score, you're looking at pretty similar numbers. Go back 6, 7 games, you got 2, 5, 4, 0, 3, 2, 5, 2, 2. 2 very low scoring teams. And the wind is the weather's not helping at all. I understand that, these are 2 not great pitchers, but I don't see this game. I don't see any way that this game could possibly go over. So for me, it would be just an under for me. I can't see it any other way. All right, guys. Next games, we got the Cubs at the Phillies and the Rays at the Red Sox. Cubs and the Phillies, you got Matthew Boyd on the bump. He's a solid pitcher. And for the Phillies, you got Zach Wheeler. He's obviously one of the best pitchers in baseball still to this day. He's getting old, probably time to hang it up, but he's still doing his thing. He did have a bad start versus the Braves, though. 5 1/3, 4 hits, 6 earned runs with 4 walks. He was fucking struggling out there, arms shaking, noodle dicking the ball. On the flip side, you got Matthew Boyd with a 3 ERA. He's going 6, 7 innings of great baseball. However, he has not had a very difficult strength of schedule. In my opinion, lately he hasn't seen nobody. He started off the season tough. He was seeing back in April, he was seeing the Padres when they were hot and the Dodgers every other day, and he was getting murdered. Then his schedule got easy: Pirates, Giants, Mets, White Sox, Reds, Rockies, and now his numbers are back on track and he looks good. In my opinion, guys, for this one, if I were to bet this game, like if I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna bet it, I think I'd lean to the Phillies on the money line and the run line. That's probably where I would go. Or even the over. You got Wheeler coming off of a shaky start. We saw that he has chinks in his armor and can be hit. The Cubs are a great lineup, and Matthew Boyd, he hasn't really seen any competition, and every time he has, he's got yeeted. You could take Phillies team total over 7.5 or the Phillies money line and run line. I would be somewhere in that area. Next game, guys, you got the Rays. You got the Rays and the Red Sox. We got Shane Baz and Brayan Bello. So Shane Baz is one of the highest home run. He is one of the most home run prone pitchers in all of baseball. In fact, I think he is number one. He's given up more home runs than basically anybody. On the flip side, you got Brayan Bello, and he's not super impressive either. This is kind of like a battle of the bums. They're not even mid. They're like below average pitchers. And you got two teams who I really don't know how to cap or how to read. I wouldn't even know how to give you guys a lean here. This game is just, I don't know what either of these teams are going to do on any given day. If I had to bet it, gun to my head, I would bet the Red Sox strictly based off the fact that Shane Baz is so home run prone and them Red Sox have a lot of power bats. However, versus right-handers, they're not great. Versus lefties, are one of the best teams in baseball. So I don't know. I guess if I had to bet it, I would lean the Red Sox, but truthfully, I wouldn't put capital on this game. Next, guys, you got the Braves at the Brewers and the Blue Jays versus the Cardinals. So Braves, Brewers, you got Chris Sale, continues to just be lights out, shut out them Phillies, shut out them D-backs, shut out their pot. I mean, he's seeing really good teams and he's pitching unbelievably. He's still going 6-7 innings at 85 years old, and he's just doing his fucking thing. Like it's so impressive. He's older than me. God damn, my arm about falls off. I throw ball with my boy. Anyways, Aaron Savali for the Brewers. He is giga mega ass. This to me is one of the weirdest games on Slate because I think the Braves should be like minus 180, minus 190. Aaron Savali is not good at all. He walks quite a bit. He doesn't go deep into games and he gets hit a lot. His stats would be much worse if he actually pitched like a pitcher and went 6-7 innings, but he only goes 4 or 5. Braves should dominate this game. I think it should be a pretty easy win, but the price is weird, and I don't know if I trust the Braves bats enough to lay minus 155, even with Chris Sale out there. You'd have to take them to win by 2 for any value. If I had to pick Braves money line, Braves run line, if I was forced to bet it. Next game, Blue Jays and the Cardinals. You got Jose Barrios and Andre Palante. Guys, 100%. I think we got to be on the Blue Jays here. First of all, Jose Barrios, he's pretty goddamn solid. He's a good pitcher. That's the first thing. I mean, the guy goes 6 innings every single game. He doesn't give up too many hits. He doesn't give up much hard contact. He's a really manageable pitcher, especially lately. Flip side, Andre Palante, he's got a 5 ERA. He walks quite a bit. He gets hit a ton, and he's very hard contact prone versus bottom of the bucket lineups. Royals twice, Orioles, even they were shelling him and hitting him effortlessly. He just marshmallows the fucking ball right over the plate. To me, look, I like Andre. I've said it all season. They always tend to win his games. I like putting money on him because you get a good price when he pitches and the team always backs him up. But today, with how the Blue Jays been playing, I think you'd have to lean Blue Jays plus money. There's just no way, I think there's no way you don't take the Blue Jays on the money line here. If I had to bet it, that is exactly where my money would go. Okay, guys. Next games, we got the Angels at the Athletics, and we got the Mariners at the D-backs. The D-backs. So Athletics, Jeffrey Springs on the bump, and then for the Angels, you got Yusei Kikuchi on the bump. Okay, guys. Now, if I were to bet this game, guys, it'd have to be the Athletics. I don't know that I would put capital on it, though, because the wind's blowing out of that park, and you never want to fade this powerful Angels lineup with the wind blowing out of the park. Best team in baseball with nice weather. It's ridiculous how strong this lineup is. That said, Jeffrey Springs, not very good, very home run prone. He walks a lot. He gets hit a lot. Flip over to Kikuchi. very home run prone, walks a lot, gets hit a lot. Both these guys are completely unbackable in my opinion. Kikuchi is not at all backable. He only goes 5 innings, and in my opinion, he's the luckiest pitcher in baseball. His stats should be much worse. For me, I would lean the Athletics or the over 8.5. You have Wynn zooming out of the park. Two very, very home run prone teams. These guys both hit the piss out of the ball. Kikuchi walks more than any pitcher in baseball. He has the highest walk stats, and the Athletics are one of the teams who walk more than anybody versus all pitchers. I predict Kikuchi goes 4 or 5 innings, tons and tons of walks tonight with tons of runners in scoring position. It's set up for him to have a meltdown tonight. I'd love to back the Angels with the wind blowing out, but tonight I think these Athletics might murder them. So for me, Athletics money line or the over 8.5 if I had to pick. The only reason I'd lean more to the over, wind blowing out of park and them Athletics bats, and Jeffrey Springs is also home run susceptible. So really it could go either way. So probably just more so lean to the over for me. Next game, we got the Mariners versus the D-backs. You got Emerson Hancock and you have Merrill Kelly. So for this one, guys, this is a tough one to cap. Look, Emerson Hancock, he is ass. He's not good, and I don't like backing him, but I must say, he hasn't really looked that bad, especially his last couple starts. 10 innings, well, technically 11 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. Very manageable. Mind you, it's versus the Nationals and the Orioles, but his last 2 starts, he's looked okay. Maybe he's starting to come around. On the flip side, they're versus the Diamondbacks, and they basically can hit the piss out of anybody. The Diamondbacks, though, are minus 175 today with Merrill Kelly on the bump, which makes sense because Kelly is a fucking menace. Guy goes 6-7 innings, doesn't give up hard contact, doesn't give up runs. No one can really barrel him. And Mariners bats have been terrible. I mean, fuck, you know, what do you do? What do you do here in this situation? And who the fuck did the Reds just get done sweeping? I don't know why this is so random. Who did them Reds just get done sweeping? Was it the Mariners? Hold on, I have to know. I have to know who the Reds just got done sweeping because there was a point I wanted to make earlier. Oh, yeah. That the Diamondbacks. That I knew there was something I wanted to say here. Look, another reason why I can't pick a side here is you'd have to take the Diamondbacks by 2, and there's no planet where I'm backing a team who just got swept by the Reds. Like, I can't do it. They just got swept by the Reds, and now I'm supposed to put them by 2 versus the Mariners with Hancock. I mean, probably, but I think they might be downward spiraling, and I don't want to ride that boat. So for me, it's a fade. I wouldn't put no capital on it. And then the last game of the day, guys, we got the Dodgers with the Padres. You got Dustin May on the bump for the Dodgers and Nick Pivetta on the bump for the Padres. This is another one that's kind of tough. Dustin May is not great, but he goes 5-6 innings. He gives up a home run a game. That's what's killed him. If you take that home run ball where he just noodle arms a ball, a fucking marshmallow meatball right dead center and gives up a home run. If you take that out, his stats are completely different, but every game he gives up at least 1 home run. He can't stop. And so I can't back him. If he could stop doing that, I will, but he's getting 2 walks a game and he gives up a home run. So that's just never comfortable to back. Flip side, you got Nick Pivetta, who's looked great. He goes 6 innings every game and no one can really touch him, but he also is very home run prone. And he's versus the Dodgers, whose bats look like they might come alive after that last game. And the Padres bats have looked like ass. So even though you have a pitching advantage for the Padres, the batting advantage for the Dodgers. I think it evens out. There's no way to pick a side here. I don't think I'd put capital on this game personally. Okay, guys? So what did I actually play today? What are my plays? I'm on this. I'm on the Reds game, over 8.5 at the price of minus 105. I'm on the Marlins and the Pirates on the under 8.5. I believe I got minus 115. Forgot to put the price. I'm on the Blue Jays money line versus the Pirates. And I'm on the over 8.5 for the Athletics and the Angels. Those are my plays that I put full units on. Hopefully I cracked a dumbass. This is a small slate. I don't like a lot of it. Those 4 seem good to me. So I did go ahead and lock those. Now, as far as ladders for tonight that I'm on, I am on a couple ladders that I love. So I'm on a strikeout ladder for Emerson Hancock versus them D-backs. Look, them D-backs are capable of striking out. Emerson Hancock has a good history versus their lineup. Took him at 4, 5, and 6. The 6 is at plus 750, and trust me, he can get 6 Ks, guys. It's not like ridiculous to think. So yeah, I played all 3 of those. And then on the flip side, I took Merrill Kelly to strike these Mariners out. I got him to go 6, 7, and 8. He damn sure can get it too. So I have the 2 pitchers in that game. I think there's a lot of strikeouts, and I think it might be a lot lower scoring than people think. Okay, guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into some props that I'm on today, and then I'll get you guys out of here. Prop number 1. Jacob Wilson over 1.5 bases. Guys, he's on fire. He's versus Kikuchi tonight. I've already talked about him. I don't like Kikuchi at all currently. This dude, Jacob Wilson, 52% on the season, but as of late, he's on fire. 70% over 10, over 20, 80 over 10, and 100% his last 5. He's just seeing the ball and barreling everybody, and Kikuchi is not a guy to come out here and shut a team out. And he only goes 5 innings, and you have one of the worst bullpens in baseball coming in. There's ample opportunities for him to get 2 bases in hard contact. And again, the wind's blowing out. Next, Lawrence Butler over 1.5 hit runs RBIs at plus money is so disrespectful. He has a 75% hit rate historically. This dude's an athletic freak of nature. He's one of the best offensive players in ball. On the season, a 61% hit rate, last 20, 85, last 10, 90, last 5, 100. He's barreling everybody. And again, versus Kikuchi, wind blowing out. And he only goes 4 or 5 innings. Bullpen comes in. Now he has easier matchups than already versus Kikuchi, and he's easy anyways. He should have no problem getting 1.5 hit runs RBIs. And then lastly, Manny Machado. He's on fire, guys. He's on fire, and Dustin May is not good. You got Manny Machado over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs on the season. 70% hit rate. Head-to-head 50, last 20, 75, last 10, 80, last 5, 100. He's murdering this line. He's hitting the ball so well. That there's just no way that I could not take this today, guys. So those are the 3 props that I would be on. This is Outlier. Links in the pinned comment and the description. It's the best sports betting app there is. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Enjoy the video. Let's get out of here. Let's get an absolute bag, and let's crack these folks.